Now, I'm just going to assume that you all know that I am an absolute ridiculous fan of Scooby-Doo. I've got so much Scooby-Doo stuff, it's unholy. It's not right. It's not right. But I can't stop. I can't stop buying it. And so one of the things that I loved, and there's a couple of Scooby-Doo games out there, by the way, but one of these games is by CMON. And one thing that CMON does, I'm actually not a huge fan of most CMON projects, but one thing that they do is they have good miniatures, good pieces, good quality components. And so one thing that I love about this Scooby-Doo game called Scooby-Doo, the board game, is that those pieces look fantastic. All of the pieces. I mean, look at this. Now, to be fair, this is the deluxe edition. The more widely available one is not the deluxe. It still comes with these amazing pieces. It just doesn't come with as many monsters. But don't worry, the game is still good. But you in this game, think of it kind of like maybe a Horrified or, oh, what's the other one? Pandemic. Except this time, you're Scooby and the gang and you're trying to catch the big bad. You now know who they are. You're just trying to catch them. You're trying to trap them. And so what you'll do is you'll have all these trap cards, which have different resources that you as the gang are trying to collect. And each of these monsters is going to be different. They're going to have a different way of usually causing terror in the area and in the land, and that's one of the game end triggers. Is if there's no more terror tokens to pull, well, the gang loses. They've failed. Another way is that there is population in each of the areas, and as the monster enters these populations, they're going to scare off these people. Well, when there's no people to scare off, it becomes haunted, and if multiple places become haunted, you're going to lose as well. And the last thing, and the most unique thing about this game, is the card play system. If that deck ever runs out fully, you lose as the gang as well. But that card play system is something I want to dwell on here for a second. It's very, very cool. Basically, every player is going to have a hand of cards, and they're going to be choosing one to play, or sorry, they're really going to have two cards, but you're going to be choosing one to play, you're going to put it face down, and the other one you're going to put away in what's called a save deck. Now, that card is not going to be applicable yet, but it will be the draw deck after you run out of the main deck. So you're kind of putting cards away to set aside for the future. And that's actually very, very key to be successful at this game. It's knowing what cards you might need later, and then what card do I need to play now. Now, once everybody's chosen a card, you're going to flip them all up, and then you're going to flip over a monster card, and you're going to organize them from lowest to highest, and that's going to be the action order. So each character is then going to move around the board. They're going to be activating the location action, collecting some resources. They might be bringing people back to areas, clearing terror markers, so that, you know, that pool kind of resupplies. There's a lot of things that go on with that, but that simple card system is so much more crunchy than I expected it to be, and it's one of the reasons why I absolutely love this game, besides the fact that it is gorgeous, it brings all the Scooby-Doo vibes. That system's freaking incredible, and I'm really, really impressed by it. So time and time again, it'll come to the second half of the game, and we are looking through that. We grab the save deck. That becomes the new deck. We shuffle it up, right, and we're drawing from it. And we're like, gosh, what are these crap cards? Why do we not have any low cards? And it's like, oh, we all did that. We all put these low cards because we took the high cards the earlier round. And now that we have done that, now we're not gonna get we're not gonna be able to activate when we want to activate. Very, very cool system. You can make it harder. Honestly, the game's pretty hard, I must say, but you can make it really hard by just basically putting in the tough or difficult, most difficult traps, which are just harder to do, and then when they flip over, they bring more pain to you as Scooby and the gang. Also, every Scooby member has a unique ability, of course, and they can use that once per game by basically exhausting their Scooby snacks. So if you love Scooby-Doo, you love all of that cooperating, trying to figure out how to catch the big bad, this is the perfect game for you. But let's say you're not into Scooby-Doo, that's totally okay. I've got another game option for you. You go ahead and click the link above. I'll lead you right there. It's a similar cooperative experience, but in a world of universal monsters.